Okay, for recording, now we do need to record our deposit. We do need to record our $850.98 deposit inside of our check registry. So here is the check registry that you will be given. You do need to start a balance out at $920.20. So this will be like from a previous page. So we do need to go ahead and put our deposit in. Now, our number or code for deposit, if we look up here, we don't have one that actually says deposit, but we can put, typically I will put a DEP for deposit. Our deposit date is going to be 7/1, the date we deposited, and we typically will want to kind of describe this: deposit, paycheck, and birthday. So we know what this was deposited for. Now we have two columns here. This one is when we take out money. This one here is when we add money. We have a dollar amount and then we have change. So we are depositing $850.98. So that does need to be written. Now, in order to get our balance here, we're going to have to take our beginning balance plus our $850.98. That is going to leave us with $1,771.18. Next thing I want you to do is to flip over your deposit side, and we are going to now write out our checks. We have 3 checks that says Samson needs to write the following checks. We are going to write them on July 1st of the current year. We're going to write each one of them signing Samson Deal's name. Make sure that we have a memo for each, and we're going to record each in the check registry. So I'm going to do the first one with you, and then you will take off to the other ones. All checks should be written in blue or black ink. They should not be written in pencil, but for purposes in class, pencil is fine. So if you make a mistake, you can erase it. But just understand that checks should be written in blue or black ink. We are going to make this for July 1st, so I'm going to just write 7/1, and we are going to write for the current year, so 25. We're going to do the first one. We're going to pay it to this Plato property. Oops, and see, I did Plato's. It should be Plato. And we are going to make this for $925.00. Now you can write it like that, or you can write 925.00. It's going to be up to you. Now on this line, this is the dollar amount in dollars. This one here, we're going to actually write it out as words. So we're going to write 925. Now, that's how much in dollars. Now, there is no cents, so what we're going to need to do, even though there's no cents, we still have to write. Now, this is always for the change. We are going to write and, or we could write an ampersand, like a and sign like that. Either one is fine. So this and signifies change. And we are going to write 00 out of $100. And we're going to draw a line to the dollars. Okay, so nothing else could ever get written in between. The next thing we're going to do is we want to write a memo for this. So July rent is what this is for. So the memo, the only purpose of the memo is so that like Plato properties, they know what this check is for. So this is for July rent. And then here is going to be whoever's check this is, that needs to be who's signing it. So we are going to, for today, be Samson Deal. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and sign it. And that is how you're going to write your check. Then you need to, after you write it, you do need to go to your check registry, and we need to record this amount. So we are going to go in here. This is check number 102, that's up here. So we're going to write 102, so we know what check number that we are using to pay this. And we're going to write this on 7-1, and this is going to go to Play-Doh Properties. This is going to be for $925. Now, this is a payment. Notice this says payment. This is not a deposit. This is anytime we add money to our account, we write it in this column. Anytime we withdraw money, we write it in this column. So this is going to be a withdrawal, so we are going to write 925. Your change goes in this column here. So understand that this is one column for payment, but it is dollar amount and then change. So now I'm going to take the 1771.18 and I'm going to subtract this 925. And I know this because there is a minus sign right here. Okay, so if I do that, I'm going to come up with $846.18. Now I need you to do the other two on your own.